All right, everybody, welcome back to another Sh00tzyu Let's Play. Here with the founder of Sick Nation. Check out his little tag. He even says "you." He's the leader, the man in charge, the man with the plan. And we're gonna do. Oh, he's flying. Got OP back. But we're gonna do a little interview with him. We're gonna talk a little bit about Sick Nation and about why you should be in Sick Nation, and also find a little bit about the man behind the diamond helmet. So, Shoots, welcome. How you doing?
Good yourself, Soju?
I'm working on a nice buzz, and then later on I'm gonna record a drunk LP. So, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm nice. So, just as we get started here, I just have a few questions. I'm not gonna take a lot of your time. You're a busy guy shooting people up and whatnot. So first things first, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, there's a lot to know about myself. Soju, did you have questions about me or?
No, I mean, a little bit of your background. I mean, it's nothing in specific. Like, we don't need to know your social security number or whatever they have in Canada, but where you
Um,
live, what do you do for a living, that kind of
I live
stuff.
in Canada.
Okay.
I run a technology department for Staples, but I'm ex-military.
Oh, okay.
So when I was in the forces, I was infantry, and I got out roughly in 2007.
Suddenly, shoot you makes a lot more sense. Infantry.
Yeah. Um, just an avid gamer, running the gaming community and developing games. The average Joe.
So you're making games now.
Yeah, we, Mankey, and a couple of the sick members are in the process of making a game that's a little top secret right now. So
I gotcha. Okay. That again later. So now you're obviously the leader of the clan, as we've talked about already. What made you want to make your own clan?
um, I never wanted to make it actually. It
Really?
was originally Alvorin, um, and some of the other key members that have stuck around over the ages that had asked me to start the clan because they felt I would be a good start, a good standing point to do it. So after being bugged and after time, I finally caved in, and then that's where Sick Nation was formed.
Oh, okay. So you were forced into it. Now are those guys still around?
They're still around. We've got HT and Mankey, some of the other members. Some are more involved than others. Some have died out over time and come back, when their lives are not as hectic.
Okay, yeah, I mean, we all have to have jobs and stuff, except for we have a lot of kids in sick, so obviously they just have to go to school. Um, Now, as far as the clan, were there things that, I mean, to make a clan, obviously, if it's going to be a serious clan, that takes a lot of work. Were there things that you guys didn't like about other clans instead of just joining another one, you decided to start your own? I mean, did you think you'd make it better or do it differently, or what was your thought
We
process there?
we wanted to make something that was different, a more social aspect. Not like we don't ever call this a clan; it's more of a family.
Oh, okay.
We wanted somewhere where someone could come in and it didn't matter how old they were, or how bad they were, or how good they were. It doesn't matter about stats or it's just about having fun and we do have different core groups within SICK. Some that are more hardcore and stuff like that, but we make sure that as a whole we're not segregated like most clans seem to be,
Yeah,
or that at least I've been in.
I would say I appreciate that in Mag because I was never a very illustrious Mag player, so that helped me a lot. So I didn't feel like I had to have a certain, a KDR or something, or I had to have, these skills or these achievements to. Oh, we have a visitor. What's up, Mankey? He's not in this clan. He's not in the chat though, so he can't talk. But we're gonna interview Mankey later because Mankey's a pretty interesting cat. But yeah, I was just saying, the sick family. When I first joined, I felt welcome. I was in Mag, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that in a minute. But I didn't feel like I had to be a high achiever, and my game definitely improved when I played with sick members. So that made me feel good, and that's why I've never not been a part of the clan. Like, I go through phases where I'm more involved than and then I'm not involved depending on what my life is doing. But I did always feel welcome to come back, so that's really cool. It's cool that you guys did that. So now at this point, what well, let's see. Before we get to that, when you first started the clan, did you foresee it becoming the kind of thing that it is? Because obviously we're across multiple platforms and we play a lot of different games, and if there's an online game that you can play, chances are there's sick members that are playing it. Did you foresee that? Was it always what you hoped for, or is it just been played by ear as you went along?
At the start, it just initially was meant to be a mag clan, but as we saw that more and more people were asking us to support more and more games, that's where we decided, okay, we were going to branch out and support whatever game we felt that someone could support or that I could support for the clan.
Yeah, right on. So it's worked out pretty well. Have there been any kind of like difficulties with doing that? Has it been hard to sort of keep track of everything, or has it flowed pretty naturally?
It's flowed pretty naturally, I think, because of the leaders that we have within the clan.
Oh, okay.
It's just a matter of giving everyone that chance to be a good leader. And I think because of me doing that, giving people the chance, no matter what their age was or background, they really focused into their roles and gave everything they've gotten,
Awesome.
they've got. So
Okay. Well, now at this point in the game, well, game metaphorically speaking, with the clan being as big as it is, and all the platforms we support, and the games we're involved in, I mean, what motivates you, especially since you say you weren't really interested in it at the beginning? What motivates you to put the time in that you do now?
it's become a family. I mean, you have to support your family. So if your family wants to grow, then you got to be there for them. So.
That's a good idea. So now a little bit more about you and your past and everything. You're obviously a gamer. What was the first game that you played that really made an impression on you and that kind of got you into gaming? You said, "Hey, this is I like this. I like this lifestyle. I like being a part of these things." What was that game for you?
Uh, Probably Atari games.
Wow. Okay, that's right. We're kind of the same age, so we can go old school on that one. So Atari. What's the Atari game that you remember the most vividly?
Oh, I don't remember.
You just know you liked the gaming experience.
Yeah, I just know I like the Atari experience.
Probably, yeah. He's OP. We're in Spawn. I don't think is Spawn active in PvP,
No,
or
it
is
is not.
that's backwards? Is PvP active in Spawn? I can't hit him.
No, you can't hurt me.
Okay. But just back in Atari, I guess your folks got you in Atari. Did you spend like hours playing it, just hunched over and playing Pong and stuff like that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know. My family was poor when I was a kid. We didn't have an Atari. My cousins had Atari. They had more money than we did growing. Well, nowadays, what games do you really play a lot? Like, what's your focus, your primary focus now?
Diablo 3. I'm on the
Oh yeah.
Minecraft server occasionally. My job really now is to be finding the games that we're gonna be going into next. So I play a mixed mash of almost everything.
Okay. So any game that you're particularly fond of at the moment?
That I'm going back to is Diablo 3 right now.
Okay. Now, what's kind of maybe a game that you play? Like for me, when I just want to veg out, I'll play Minecraft because I don't have to think a lot. I can just build stuff, or I can, whatever. It just helps me relax. I can not think for a while. What's a game that you tend to go back to when you don't really want to, when you're stressed out and you're just like, I just want to kick back and shoot people in the face or whatever it is. What
It would
what game's that
probably
for
be
you?
Diablo right now.
Diablo. You can just
It's
kind of
just
veg
my
out when you're
relaxing
playing that
game.
one. Oh, okay.
Play the auction house. Try to get some money.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, that's right, because there's like an actual money system. I haven't played that game yet, spoiler alert, because I'm on a budget, but I am going to get it eventually. Um, so now you do play a lot of games. You've invested a lot of your time into this, and as some of our members probably know, and others may not, you're also a married guy. So we're doing the family man thing. So how is your gaming affected the marriage? I mean, have you had to? Is she cool with it, or have you had to say, I need my certain time, or how does that work out with you and your wife?
I at the start, I think she was really hesitant about it 'cause she just saw it as me trying to get on and just play video games. But as she saw the community grow with me, and it kind of changed me um, into being a better, more would say attentive person. She came more, more adjusted to it. I still have to keep everything balanced, and if she says,
Yeah.
okay, we're going away for this week, then I let everyone know that I'm going away for that week, and I don't put up a fuss.
That's cool. So she's come to kind of say, this is his thing, and that's what's important to him, and she doesn't bother you as long as you give her
As
time
long as
too.
as long as there's a balance, and
Oh,
it's
that.
hard to keep a balance. You've got sometimes you lose sight. Sometimes you lose sight of both things, and you just gotta try to keep it a balance.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. So, I'm looking to get married myself, and I'm hoping I haven't had that talk with my fiance yet, but I'm hoping she'll I'm gonna have to say this is my game time. This is what I like to do. I don't watch sports. I don't do all these other things that guys typically do. I just need a few hours every so often to play some games. So I'm hoping maybe she'll be someone as understanding as your wife has come. Maybe I'll have them get together and hang out. I don't know.
There
But
you go.
so now that it's grown, and Sick has become the family that it is, what are your long-term goals? What are you hoping to do with this?
Um, this is not really a part of SICK, but we are developing a game as a SICK group. So bringing that to the gaming community, showing some of the talent off that we've got within the gaming community, I think is going to be a fun thing for everyone. We've got the store now that's got the VIP memberships that do give rewards to members for signing up for those memberships, and then we've got the Sick Nation T-shirts and hats and skull caps. Just bringing a variety of different tools and gear that you can support your nation with.
Awesome. You heard it here first, folks. A new game developed by Sick Nation members. We get hot scoops on this show. I'll tell you what. All right. Well, we're pretty much done with the interview. Just the one last question. So anybody who's watching who maybe comes across us on YouTube or something, if they're not in Sick, but they are thinking they want to join a clan or a clan that's more like a family, just a social group of people that they can hang out with and have a good time, why should they join Sick? What would be your best reason for saying, hey, check us out? You'll have a good time, kind of thing.
Because we're just a family, and you're not going to get that anywhere else. And when we say family, we really do mean it. It's just fun all the time,
I can
24/7.
I can attest to that.
Every day of the week.
I've had some good times in Sick. So yeah, I would definitely agree with that statement. But then again, I'm biased. So the best thing you guys can do is check us out for yourself. It's not going to hurt none. But all right. Well, that's all I got for you right now. We might revisit in a little while. We can talk about some new updates or new plans whenever they become available. Shoots, is there anything you wanna leave as a parting word or anything else you want to talk about?
Just hit up sikknation.com, people.
That's right, sicknation.com. Check us out. There's a lot of stuff going on. We got what's some games on the horizon? I know we're talking about Dust, Dust
That's
514.
514. And we're going to be going into Guild Wars for PC. And there will be the Xbox division that will be launched shortly soon. We're looking into who's going to be doing that. So.
Okay, cool. Right on. All right, guys. Well, this is Sh00tzyu, and with you with Shoots. And I want to thank Shoots. Thanks for your time, and I hope I wasn't too hard hitting on you.
Well, thank you, Sh00tzyu.
Asking you the hard questions, but hopefully this video gets out there. I don't get a lot of views. Minecraft is not fully accepted in the Sick Nation, but we're working on it. We're working on it. So, but yeah. Anyway, Sh00tzyu signing off, and I will talk to you guys later. See you later, Shoots.
Later, guys.
Yeah.